Five Nights at Freddy's is a video game series and media franchise created by Scott Cawthon. The first video game of the same name was released on August 8, 2014, and the resultant series has since gained worldwide popularity. The main series consists of 9 video games, taking place in locations connected to a fictional family pizza restaurant franchise named Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, after its mascot, the animatronic bear, Freddy Fazbear. The film, based on the popular franchise video game series, is about a troubled security guard with some family history that impacts his ability to hold down a job in that profession. Then one day, a job counselor offers him a chance to guard an old, abandoned pizzeria joint that the owner just can't seem to part with. The challenge comes when the animatronic inhabitants of the deserted restaurant spring to life and wish to kill everyone that they feel is a threat to their beloved fast food home. Sprinkled with some flashbacks as to why this security guard is the way he is, the film panders to the fan base of the video game series, and the plot is as silly as the trailers portray it.
I was surprised that this game has like 9 iterations of it. I mean, it's really popular, and I think the reason they try to make this into a movie is because of the popularity. The fandom would just carry it to a box office win, and it's a possibility. But historically, video games turned into movies have not been all that great. I mean, the only ones that really hit well was Tomb Raider and Super Mario Brothers, the latest iteration of the Super Mario Brothers movie. And a lot of the times the fans will give it a nice box office return, which is really what it's all about for the studios. But as far as story and really a good movie to go to, yeah, not good. Not Five Nights at Freddy's. When I saw the trailer, I was like, wow, this is desperation at its best. I had no idea at the time it was based off of a video game. And it took, from what I heard, it's been in development since 2015 to get the movie made. And for 8 years, this is what they came up with. Now, if this was a college project, I'd be like, man, this guy is going to go places, because it seems like a rookie type of movie. But I was just sitting through the movie going, what am I watching here? I mean, it's not great, okay? I like Josh Hutcherson. I liked him in the Hunger Games. I can't say I've seen him in much else. At least not that I can remember. But some of the acting, not necessarily his acting, some of the other cast acting, couple of cringy moments. I'm not going to call out who, because maybe nobody else notices, but I thought it was not great. The animatronics were done by Jim Henson's Puppeteer Shop. I looked at some of the video game footage, and it doesn't look like it would interest me at all. But it holds true to the video game. I mean, it brings the video game to life. So, will you like it if you haven't played the video game? I don't know. All I can tell you is watch the trailer, and if you think it looks good, you'll probably like it. It's one of those trailers that at least the trailer gives you what it is. That's it. There's not much more to it. They give some backstory to the character and why he is the way he is, and give it a little history there. But it wasn't enough for me. They kept it as a PG-13 rating, which is fine. But I think the ultimate reason they kept it at a PG-13 rating and will never release an R rating, so I've read, is because of the fan base. The fan base is in the lower teen bracket, and they don't want to miss out on any of that revenue from that audience. So they kept this horror movie as a PG-13. It relies on jump scares, which I'm not a great big fan of. I will tell you, I'm not a big horror fan. If it's a good horror movie with some good psychological stuff in there.
Here's Johnny. Well, I'm Pennywise the Dancing Clown.
Love it. Love it. The slasher stuff, I've never been a big fan of, so I'm a little biased on that. This is not necessarily a slasher type of thing, but because it's a PG-13, it goes on almost like a type of Hitchcockian type of filmmaking. I don't even want to put it in that realm, but as far as not seeing, you know, the actual murders or whatever, at least in a grotesque way. And some of the character choices that these characters made, why would that person do that? I mean, if I was in that person's shoes in that moment, would I do that? No. No, I would not. Lots of those moments in there for me. I hate giving a movie a total bashing. And I've seen worse movies. This is also streaming on Peacock. So if you're a little on the fence after seeing the trailer and you want to check it out and you're already paying for Peacock, have at it. 2 hours of, you know, it's basically your time that you could potentially waste rather than your time and the money. So if you can see it on Peacock, see it on Peacock. If not, you can try it at the theater. But I'm telling you, I'm warning you now. It could spawn some sequels, clearly only to appease the fan base of the video games. Because why this would have a sequel to it would be beyond my comprehension. And I could only hope that it doesn't come to that. My God, I was tired at the end. I was just like, please no. Please. Please no. Struggling to keep my eyes open and my popcorn down. So if you saw it and you completely disagree with me, hey, maybe I got this thing wrong. I don't think so. At least, again, this is only my opinion. But let me know in the comments. That's my 2 cents. Thanks for watching. Be kind to each other out there.